No. Watch. Is that black one? It's just dark grey, isn't it? That one's quite fat. That's pregnant. Oh, here it comes, Gary. Oh my god. I've never seen one of those. Oh, come on, come and say no. Oh, it looks like he got that leg. Oh, that baby.
Yeah.
Dunno. Might do. Why don't I put it right up on me? He's coming over, Gary. Look, food.
Anyway.
Where's one missing for you? Oh, it's not choppy there now.
If he goes there, the other one's going.
No, it's fine.
This fella just by the tree on the left, light grey, his name's Chaser, and then his brother is over there, dark grey, his name's Rocky. Affiliating bonds is checking in on each other, make sure everyone's all right. By howling, they're always checking in on each other. Can anyone see the bison fields behind the lynx enclosure?
Yeah.
You can't, can you? So the idea of that is that the wolves are separated. In the summer, they're going to hunt in smaller groups, sometimes on their own. What they'll do is be vast distances away. They haven't got a telephone. So what they'll use is that howling to communicate, just to check in and make sure everyone's all. We've got 4 bison, you seen them? And finally, the free roaming deer and the red deers. Everyone's seen them? 12 beans, that's everyone on the menu for the wolves in the wild. They will change their prey depending on the time of the year. In the summertime, they're going to go for girls, smaller rodents. When they're going for those prey species, they can work on their own to obviously try and find that. They're taking down bison, deer, elk, adult boar, let's say, more during the winter time. That's when they work as a pack, their speed. These guys can run 40 miles an hour for a few hours. Running at that speed, normally chasing an animal that's injured, sick, or not doing too well, they're normally going to be the winners. The way that our pack would probably work is Rocky, the handsome man on the right there, and Chaser, the light grey male, would probably just hang back a little bit. They'd let their sisters, who are a little bit lighter, a little bit faster, chase that prey continuously for a good couple of hours. They then do a swap so they can come in and use their strength and power to really bring down that prey. Large prey species can last for a while. Very honestly guys, if we didn't feed them for 2 weeks, they would be quite upset about it, but physically they'd obviously be quite okay. They do go long periods of time, obviously without eating as well. Now the females, where they've got that slender, more gentle build, they've got that little bit of a lighter coloured coat, those are the wolves you find more towards central to southern Europe, over towards the Middle East, in warmer climates. Our big fellas, the males, the dark grey and the light grey, you'd more find those wolves in the northern hemisphere, or not the northern hemisphere, or Scandinavia, Russia, North America. Those are normally the grey wolves or subspecies that are a little bit larger than the others, and with that size they will then obviously be able to hunt down larger prey. Obviously being a bit bigger means they survive the winter a lot better. These guys being brothers and sisters will have that quite a lot, but we know that one of our females is a bit more of a lower ranking. She's normally a bit more distant than the four when this situation happens, and she's normally on guard when the rest of them are all downstairs having a little siesta. Now when those guys are having when they are downstairs having a little siesta, what they'll do is she'll stay out guard. We have thrown 4 or 5 kilos of food in like now. She has the opportunity to walk it all down, but what she does is she stores it. The 2 males were castrated. Everyone asks if we can go in there. If we've got 3 or more keepers, we can go in the enclosure, because they'll go down straight underground and not worry about what's going on up above. We'll go in to do any tree management, any sort of, see the fence line on the end here? The brambles and nettles are really starting to touch it, so that ruins the currency going through it. So we need to go in, trim those down. The 2 boys are castrated at 2 years old. That happened because we had obviously a few keepers. We didn't want them to be breeding whatsoever. So we had 4 or 5 keepers. We had the vet, we had the owner, obviously we had the tranquilizer, etc. The boys basically woke up with something missing and a bit of a headache. Weirdly enough, ever since they've always been a little bit more cautious when they see 3 or more keepers. Their attitude and behaviour changes. Add that on top of obviously hundreds, thousands of years of humans persecuting them, because it's innate within their DNA to be cautious and careful of people. Obviously, we all know about domestic dogs come from wolves. Not many people know the exact origin, but we reckon a lone wolf, which you are more at danger to than a pack of wolves, was potentially kicked out of a group, saw that nice warm fire of the people, came over, got the odd scrap here and there, and that loyalty that wolves have to that sort of one that is looking after them, that is in charge of that group, we reckon that's how we really started that first human-dog bond along.
She'll be listening up for the clump as the food hits the ground. That's what's going to make her come hopefully a bit closer. Let's turn some noise kids in the playground. There we go. Who's got your attention today then, Tora? Having 2 lynx that are are shyer, we do want to make sure we get that good view on them. And like I mentioned earlier, being an open top enclosure, it is fair game to them. It's one of those natural things that we can use as well as spices and herbs, and it's a real cool thing for them to use. I know, it sounds terrible, doesn't it? I'm sorry, Tora. Sorry. Are we coming back, Inga? If they want to come up and hand feed from me, that is their decision. Normally when there is a lot of you guys, that's fine, they're not too thrilled about doing it. You guys have been real great today though. We've had some real noisy crowds recently, and the lynx have not responded well to that at all. So the fact we've got Tora and Inga is a real credit, guys. It's been fantastic.